Hello, everyone, and welcome again. Before I literally resigned myself to sleep, I decided to, talk about this issue a little bit. The young lady that you're going to be seeing, you know, in this footage, from what I've heard recently, is that people are looking for her and they couldn't find her. I I am hoping that it's the parents that came back and pick her up and that nothing bad has actually happened to her, and I hope that she's safe, because the last time while I was doing some research on her today, not long ago, I saw some people saying that she's gone missing, they couldn't find her. And it I, I want to believe that maybe the adopted parents, came back and picked her up, and I am praying that nothing happened to her. Now, the reason why I actually brought up this topic today and wanted to talk about it, because this video is going to be very, very short, by the way, is because there were some concerning things. When I was 18 myself, I left my home. I mean, I wasn't kicked out. I just left personally. I left home, went, but I actually did stay with my family member even when I left to another state. I actually did reside with family members. Um, Now, with that being said, the horrifying story about this is the fact that she didn't know that she was gonna be, kicked out of the house, which is, I'm gonna say, very disheartening, because at least I feel like her parents should have informed her, gave her notice for a long time, like, and when she was a teen, like get a job, gather some money, or, if you want to go to college or something. So, and the story is just mostly about her just telling them where she wanted to go. And they didn't even throw her the 18th birthday. So she didn't even get her 18th birthday thrown, no party, no nothing. So imagine becoming an adult, and as as what as soon as you turn 18, this is what happened to you. This is what absolutely happens to you. It is horrifying. It is absolutely horrifying. Now I'm gonna bring up the video. I hope that she's safe, because a lot of people are saying, that they couldn't find her. And it actually makes me it actually touches my soul, because some people say they were going to help her, she should give them the cash app, and that they were going to donate some money to her. I i i hope that she's fine. I hope that we hear from her again, and that she's with the family, or that she's gotten a place for her, because I wouldn't want anybody taking advantage of her. Now, let's get into this video, because I got this from TikTok. So we're gonna, you know, get into it.
Haven't been keeping count.
Okay.
Besides, for a few days.
A few days?
Yeah, I haven't been keeping count.
Okay.
Besides, I couldn't really hang out with friends. After school, it was okay.
Oh, why did you end up having to become homeless on your 18th birthday?
I don't know, man.
Well, I mean, okay, so what?
It was my 18th birthday, and according to law, on your 18th birthday, you are now considered an adult and you gotta get out.
Well, you don't.
Okay, she's totally right. On your 18th birthday, you can decide to go. But what was done to her was not her decision to actually leave the house. And there was no notice. She was not prepared. They didn't prepare her for anything. They just brought her to Atlanta and just dropped her. Just drop her there and left. And I'm like, you can't even do that to your tenant. No offense. You can't even do that to somebody that is renting your apartment. You can't even do that to somebody that is squatting in your apartment. There are some people, they have abandoned houses. Maybe the owner was not there and some people started squatting inside. They have to go to the lawyer, get the case, try to save a notice. She didn't get none of those. She did not get a notice that said, you know what, on your 18th birthday, we're going to be dropping you here, so get prepared. It was literally, I'm pretty sure she's confused. I mean, she looks like a child. Looking at her face, she's still a child. She just turned 18. She's still a child. You can literally look at her face. She's still a child. Oh my God.
Have to get out. A lot of 18-year-olds live with their parents.
I mean, yeah, but...
So let me ask you this. Do your parents know that you're homeless?
Yeah, I mean...
They do?
I mean, yeah, they were the ones who dropped me to the homeless shelter, so...
These are your biological parents?
No?
Okay, these are your adopted parents?
Yeah.
Okay, so they adopted you and your brother?
Yeah.
What age? Do you remember what age?
Okay. Adopted, whatever. I'm gonna say this. Some people just want to get that child from that they're giving for people that are taking care of kids. And I've had this case before, like people that adopting kids, and I don't think it's really adopting. It's like taking in kids and the government pays you money. I can't remember what they call it. Foster parents. I've heard a lot about foster parents, kicking kids out when they turn 18 because they cannot get money anymore. I had one time from another girl on TikTok actually talking about her foster parents actually telling her that, hey, you're turning 18 and this is a business for me and you're going to have to leave. I understand that you love money, because what the other girl said was that they told her that because it was a man that was taking care of them, by the way, he told her that he has another boy coming, so that he's going to be fostering, and said it's nothing personal, but he's just, this is a business. I want people to actually consider that these are young adults that are coming up, and if you treat them this way in society, how do you expect them to grow healthily? How do you expect them to grow with a sound mind, with some confidence and some love? At least I feel like they would have given her some time to get her stuff ready, even if it's her finance ready, so that she can actually, go ahead and live on whatever time she has. She's 18, at least give her until, if it's too much, at least 22, 22, 23. But 18 is too early. I mean, even when I left home, I went to my family's home. I went to my aunt's place. Even when I left home, I went to stay with family. So I wasn't totally living alone. I had my family still around me. Although I wasn't living with my parents anymore, but I still had family. I had family in the community. I had family members in my community, a lot of them. I was living with my aunt in her house, although I was trying to sort out my independence. And even though I did leave my parents' home, I went to a family member's home. So I absolutely don't agree with just, throwing the bathwater with the baby inside. They could have at least prepared her for the outside life.
You was adopted at?
4.
4?
Yeah.
So do you remember life before you were adopted?
Yeah, I was, let's just say, spoiled. I was really freaking spoiled.
Why would your adopted parents drop you off at the shelter miles, thousands of miles away, or hundreds or whatever?
Hey, it's a good place to get a job, bruh. Like, literally, you can get a job here.
Did you ask to come here?
I mean...
Or did they just bring you here?
Not really. They questioned me about it. They were like, where would you want to go in life? And I was like, making fantasy estimated guess, because I thought they were joking. I was like, oh, London, Atlanta, Great Britain, I don't know. Then next thing you know, I have a suitcase and we're packing in a rush to come to Atlanta.
So imagine they asked her this question on her birthday. They didn't prepare this child at all for the outside life. They absolutely, this is the part that I really, really do have a problem with what they did to her. Like, it was her birthday. There was no party, no nothing, no sympathy. They just went, asked her, where would you like to go in life? And she said Atlanta. She said London. Okay, they just took her and packed her things immediately. She said in a rush, by the way. I mean, in the back of your mind, wouldn't you feel a little bit of sympathy? In the back of your mind, wouldn't you be afraid that something might happen to this child if you left them alone? Like, I would be afraid. I would be shaking to even think about dropping a child like this outside. No, I would let you stay at my home until you get a job, and at least let's say 25. Until when you're 25, I know that, okay, I feel like you can go outside, then you can go get your apartment. But at this age, it's too soon. It's too soon. It's too young. And the fact that people are saying they can't even find her, this is another thing that is making me want to cry about this case. I went to check on this case today, like I said before, and people were writing that they couldn't find her. I'm something in my mind. I don't know why I'm feeling like maybe something bad has happened to her, but I'm praying that nothing bad has happened to this young girl. I'm praying, like, literally, that nothing has happened to her. She's so cute, and the way she talks, she's the innocence. You can see the innocence, and she is still a child. Oh my God, why would people do this? Why would anyone do this? You hear the way she talks. She talks as if she's a teenager. She talks as if she's a child. This breaks my heart. It makes me want to cry. And the fact that nobody could find her now. Oh my goodness, God. Oh my goodness, God. Let's continue.
Like,
how did that make you feel?
I was nervous and scared, but at the same time, I was really sad. Like, really, really sad. Like, on my 18th birthday, we couldn't even celebrate. Like,
have you spoken to them since?
yeah, I always contact them. They never really contact me back. I don't know their phone number or their email. I just contact a friend who's close to my biological parents since she was with me since I was a baby. I usually contact her, but she doesn't really contact back, which is awkward. So yeah.
All right.
Okay, first of all, they asked her, so she still have her biological parents. And they're also not contacting her. So the adopted parents took her to the shelter, and she contacts her biological parents, but nobody's actually contacting her back. Oh my God. This poor kid.
So listen, miss, if anybody out there wanted to reach out, help, or donate, do you have a way they could do that? Do you have social media, Cash App, anything like that?
Yeah. I don't know how to use Cash App though.
Well, do you have one?
Yeah.
What is it? We'll talk after the video. I'll show you how to use it, but something tells me people are gonna be kind of concerned about this particular interview. All right, so we got your Cash App right here. All right, sweetie. Listen, we really appreciate you taking the time, answering all of our questions, and we definitely wish you nothing but the best out here, okay?
Yep.
Make sure you have a good one, sweetie.
You too.
All right.
Oh, see, she's missing. A lot of people are saying she's missing. A lot of people that have been keeping tabs on her. And the environment and the fact that she was in this, like this, I feel like this video also in a way would have helped her with the Cash App and people helping her with financially to get a place. But at the same time, it also exposes her. It probably put her in more danger, because now people that are out there trying to take advantage of children like this, take advantage of girls like this that have no way to go, Everybody have seen there is a good and bad. That actually, when I went back to do that research, and I noticed a lot of people on Twitter, and even the news feed. If you go look for her on the news feed, you will find out people are writing even in the newspapers that they can't find her. So this video did good and bad. So there is a good and bad for this video. Some people that also watch this video, not everybody have the intention of doing good. They might say, oh, there is this girl over there, she doesn't have anyone, she doesn't have any family, and probably go there, grab the poor kid. I'm just praying that they find her, because I am going to be following this case. I want to make sure that she's okay. I want to make sure that she's okay, because there are a lot of predators out there. And she sounds so helpless. She sounds like a kid. She sounds like an absolute teenager that have no knowledge of the outside world. And what the adopted parents did is absolutely wrong. Absolutely wrong. They could have at least given her time, tell her, you know what, you got until this year, you turn 18, start making money, start, doing something to make money so that you can move into your own place and, take care of yourself. And the fact that her own biological parents are even not, what she said the biological parents are alive. So she contacts them, but they never contact her. Is this what we are bringing kids into the world to do? Like, as a mom, I would never hear something like, I'm even the dad, because she said parents. She said, so she still got both the dad and the mom biologically, the biological parents. I would have a heart attack. Even if you could not afford for her, even if you cannot afford anything, at least pick up your kid. Let the world know that she's okay. But there is no information about her whereabouts. That is why I'm making this video as well. There's no information. She's missing. Nobody knows where she's been. And this is that is the bad part about videos like this, because even terrible people can watch it and be like, well, there is one free one over there. Let's go over there and grab her. There is one child over there that have no protector, has nobody, and let's just go over there. I just hope that she's safe. I hope that she's safe. I hope that she's well. And that's all I can do for now. So if you want to go help her out, before that, I'm going to say, hold on. Before you anybody start sending cash app to this particular young lady, let's first of all wait and see if she's fine, because you could be sending the cash app and somebody that is actually holding her illegally is getting the money. Somebody could actually go there, be like, you know what, I could take you to my home and just sit down and be getting all the money from the cash app that she's getting, keeping her hostage. They could be keeping her hostage and waiting for the cash app money. And probably, or even worse, that's not even the worst part, if they are taking the money. But the worst part could be they take the money and something bad happens to her. So I would advise anybody that is going to be sending any cash app, please hold your money for a while and let's figure out if she's still safe, if she's okay, because you don't want to be sending money to somebody that have done something wrong to this young girl. So with that being said, I'm going to say this. Let me know what you guys think in the commentary section. Do not forget to press that like button, subscribe, and I will see you all on the next one. Have a great day and goodbye.